agree na magpasok sila dito, may project dito, tapos may, open ng bids. Mag-ano yan sila, tapos sila lang yan, ibagsak nila. Ngayon yung iba, tataas kunwari, o di, bagsak. Pero, i-withdraw niya, pero sila lang magbayad. That's one. O yung iba naman, kasama dito ang korte. I know what's happening to the judges here in the Philippines, but some are really corrupt. Ganito yan eh. Pag manalo ito, it happened konsong pati kay Ayala. May manalo na, and the project it's about to start because we are hurry to start and finish the job. Papasok naman itong isa, makukuha ng TRO. Ito naman mga gagong judges. That's why I warn you. I'm not the traditional courteous guy, ha? Mag-upakan tayo dito. Kaya lahat binibira ko. Sabi ko, look, I will read. I'm a lawyer. I should know if you're a son of a bitch, I would know. Kaya, pati na si Ombudsman. So what's the problem? They criticize me about the lack of due process or human rights? Kayo. Kaya ano ginagawa? Selective justice. Wala pa akong nakitang yellow na demanda. Puro kalaban. Last time si Gringo. Wala. Selective justice si Morales. Si Sereno naman, she's running the Supreme Court as if it's a private firm. At saka kung mag-abroad, sabi nga, I've always led a simple life. Tinignan namin yung mga sa hotel, mga suite. What's this? Alam mo sa gobyerno ngayon, sinasabi ko sa kanila, yung cabinet members lahat, you ride economy class. Wala kayong mabuhay. Mabuhay kayo. Gastos na tao yan. And I don't use wala kang nakakita, cabinet members, they have this specialized number 6. President is 1, I do not use it. I use the ordinary. When I go out to look at the plates, it's an ordinary one. When I was mayor, I never placed that plate mayor. When I was a congressman, I never used the 8. I find it very corny. Hilas ba? Tapos itong high officials, they travel, suite, first class. Do not do that. What you should do if you're a government official, you want to travel, okay, get an economy. Then if you have the money, you buy, pa-upgrade ka ng. Otherwise, kukwestiyonin kita. Tatawagin kita sa Malacanang. Sabihin ko, ikaw pa may pera o wala o ano? Mayaman ka ba o mahirap? Kasi ako, hindi naman ako mahirap, hindi rin ako mayaman. So pareha tayo lahat dito. So why fuck with the money of the people? Yan ang predicate dyan. It's corruption sa government, then the law and order is affected. Yang Cotabato na yan, puputok yan, kay isang lote, 3 ang titulo. And somebody has to explain that. Otherwise, tignan mo, ano ang sunod na. The next plus point still in Mindanao. Ang akin lang kasi sa aking mga kadugong-ngoro. We know the situation. We know that you're the original occupants. Pero lahat naman tayo, we belong to the Sri Visayas Empire. Kaya nga kayong mga Bisaya, if you listen carefully sa Tausog, maintindihan mo yung salita nila. So we are all Malay. Hindi naman namin kasalanan na migrate kami dito because pagkaalam namin ang Pilipinas kasali ang Mindanao. So we are not really squatters here. Me, I'm of a mixed blood. Then I tell you, let us understand each other. But we must also provide for our Moro brothers. Kasi nung wala talaga sila eh. Because when the American came, they granted homestead, if it's a corporation, 24 hectares. If it's an individual, 7. No Moro was given any piece of land. Kaya ganun. So you have to correct that. If you want a definite territory, fine. And that is why I continue to talk with the mainline revolutionary fronts. They also want peace. Pero kung ganito lang naman, yung iba, including the communists, season, gusto niya masunod ka. Kaibigan ko yung mga yan eh. But you know, when I became president, when I was in Davao, we used to talk. Yung mga sundalong NPA sa Mindanao, hindi yan kanila lahat. Iba niyan, Duterte faction. Oh. Tignan mo, when they start to come down. I am negotiating with the big ones. Oh, bumaba kayo. I'll give you a piece of land. I'll give you livelihood. Iwan mo na yung... We've been fighting for 50 years. You want another 50 years? You want to kill Filipinos for another 50 years? Yan ang gusto ninyo. Ayaw ko. I'm very hesitant really to kill my own brother. Pero kung gusto ninyo, bagbaga, marami man akong pulis, nakapila yan sa Aguinaldo dyan, oh. Araw-araw. Gahanap ng trabaho yung mga bugoy dyan na walang... Okay, sige, ikaw, sundalo ka na. I am recruiting 20,000 new soldiers. And I will train them just to kill. That's war is all about killing. So, hindi ko naman wala ng ibang kurso dyan. How to target your enemy. Yan ang gusto ninyo. If you want to talk peace, fine. But do not be too incessant. Yung sa gusto ninyo, kaagad-agad nandyan. Ang mga komunista. At I get a blame for natikio sila doon yung dalawang. I'm the only president na naglagay ng mga komunista dyan sa cabinet ko. Binigay ko pa DAR because that is closest to their heart. And DSWD, binigay ko rin sa left. Kasi makatulong eh. Pero ako pasangin na. Ako pang sinisisi. Sila na yung nagipag-away, daldal ng daldal. Ang gobyerno korap. Siyempre yung mga congressman nasasaktan niya. Hindi naman lahat ng congressman korap eh. May ilan. Pero hindi yan lahat. Most of them. Wala akong, I could not even imagine one. So yan ang, having said that, I will now read my speech. I thank you all for organizing and inviting me. Sa totoo lang, pag nabalitaan ko na in other occasions and some in other places, if it's really not a viable thing to penetrate the clouds, magsabi naman yan sila na, sir, postpone mo na lang. Kasi pumunta kami dito sa dagat. Nagsara. Balik kami, nag-ikot doon sa bukid. Dahil dito kami, diretso na sa hindi na dumaan ng poblasyon. Diretso yung target na ng chopper. Had it been some other kind of activity in some other place, ma'am, I would have just, understand. It's the weather, and simply it's dangerous to be navigating. Kasi pababa na yung clouds eh. So hindi mo na makita. And the helicopters can only fly so much. And there are mountain ranges. Were it not for the fact, really, that Cagayan de Oro is full of beautiful women. Mga puti na lithe ang very lithe itong mga babae sa ano. Lithe na hindi masyado tambog pero wala akong makita. It's not a success. No. I'm just telling you the truth. Mahirap rin kasi nito. That's a success statement. No, of course not. You're beautiful. We have lost the right of oratory. Ikaw ang babae na pinuntahan ko dito. At sapat naman sa akin na sana makarating. At dahil sa ulan at makapal na ulap, ganun paran sumugod ako. Saan ba ibang maganda dito? Ganun na rin. So, your continued support for the government's development efforts is deeply appreciated. I've always been a firm believer in Mindanao's great potential. As long as it has the right infrastructure and a sound business environment, Mindanao's abundant resources and hardworking and dynamic people have the capacity to contribute even more to our country's growth and development. It is for this reason that the government is aggressively pursuing infrastructure projects in Mindanao. We have allocated funds to build structures that facilitate the transfer of goods and services as well as enhance mobility and connectivity. Key projects such as the Mindanao Railway System, the Pangil Bay Bridge, and the Laguindingan Airport development are in various stages of implementation. To secure Mindanao's important role as the country's food basket, government is actively providing assistance in the production of high-value crops and the development of agricultural products and marketing of its goods, among others. The color-coded agri-fishery map is now available to our farmers to help them identify the most suitable crops for their farms. This will be continuously improved with new data and tools to provide more information for our farmers and fisher folks. All you have to do is just to look at the map. Itong itanim mo dito. It's actually, it's simply stated, it's the soil analysis of what suits what, the appropriate tanim mo. However, our efforts to promote business, trade, and investment in Mindanao will be in vain if we cannot ensure stability and order, as well as secure just and lasting peace in the island. That is why the government is intensifying the fight against illegal drugs, crime, and corruption, even as it creates a more enabling and nurturing business environment in Mindanao. Government remains firmly committed to wiping out local terrorists and other threats groups that continue to hinder our peace and development efforts, especially the ISIS-inspired ones who have attempted to take over the city of Marawi. I assure all investors and businesses in Mindanao that the government will do everything to make sure that Marawi City recovers and it will rise again as a thriving and flourishing city. Government is now expediting preparatory talks for the implementation of the Marawi City Rehabilitation and Reconstruction Plan to see to it that this will really happen. While we have a big and grand plans for Mindanao and our country, all of these will not succeed without the help and participation of the private sector. I therefore ask everyone in this conference to continue supporting the government programs and initiatives. Rest assured that the government will continue listening to your inputs and suggestions. With your cooperation and our people's support, I am confident that we will create a more prosperous and progressive Mindanao. Salamat po. I had a tendency to rumble the words kasi pag ganun tingin man akong sinong maganda. Yung isa, yung dito meron yan. Si Kuan. Thank you. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, for your uplifting message. And now may we request the President for a photo opportunity. For the first batch, may we call on stage the officials of the Cagayan de Oro Chamber of Commerce and Industry.